Hi, it's Mark from Mark My Words. And May 22nd, the release of the new Star Wars movie Fraggle Rock 2, Mandalorian and Grogu is upon us. Let's discuss some of the early reviews. So this Fraggle Rock 2, Mandalorian and Grogu. Obviously, I'm being a little jokey there, but I'm not. If you look at the coming attractions or reading the early reviews, this is really just Mandalorian Season 4. It's for children, and it has people widely divided. Some saying it's better than some of the prequel trilogy movies. Others indicating that it's way too long, and the audience is really somewhat divided on it being a better Star Wars movie because, the focus is just on the Mandalorian and Grogu, and they're likable, but other than that, it's too long. I've heard the runtime is tremendously long, and the CGI is lacking in many components. And I tease about the whole Fraggle Rock too, because the Anzellans, they kind of remind me, they're the little creatures, I'll put it up on the screen, that are Grogu's friends, I suppose, or comrades in this adventure. They remind me of the Dozers, the builders in Fraggle Rock. So it's got a little bit of a kid vibe going for it. And I guess if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But I didn't get a chance to see it. Early review. No, this is just more of a reaction to the early reviews. I wouldn't go if you gave me the opportunity. Maybe I would go if you gave it to me for free, but the way that movies are these days, the expense of it, I don't think this is worthy of my money, my time, and my effort. What do you think? Does these early reviews track with what you saw on the screen? I mean, the campaign for Mandalorian and Grogu has been abysmal. There was that Clydesdale Super Bowl spot that was just, it was humorous, but I think it cost $10 million to produce. And it could have been better spent actually promoting the movie instead of making some callback to a 1980s Budweiser commercial. It was strange. And then the coming attractions have been released, a couple of them, and they've just been, I don't know, in my esteem, I watch them and I'm just not impressed. And I think I've become a little bit hardened on Star Wars, that it has to be something amazing for me to really look at it and say, fantastic. All that said, I'm not that impressed with what I saw, and now reading a lot of the reviews I've been, looking about online are not really pointing to a huge success, and this might be the first Star Wars movie that is not going to track with a lot of financial rewards. 500 million is potential. It's tracking lower for Solo, which was the lowest rated, I guess, box office return of a Star Wars movie. So it's amazing that a franchise that was once so high has now unfortunately been reduced to so low. But obviously many of you may go. Please give me your feedback on whether you intend to go. And if you do see it, what are your thoughts? Are they aligned with what most people are saying, or did they have it all wrong? Maybe I'll see it when it comes on Disney Plus, but I'm not going to see it in the theater. In any case, thank you for this view, my hot take on Fraggle Rock 2, The Mandalorian and Grogu. Mark my words saying thank you, and early to say, but happy Memorial Day weekend. Stepped on that. Happy Memorial Day weekend.